Hey there, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Good Enough Mompreneur Podcast. I'm Angela, your host, mompreneur coach, confidence coach, Reiki practitioner, and your biggest cheerleader as you grow your business that aligns with your purpose without sacrificing your peace. And today I want to talk to you about something that is inspiring me lately, the spring equinox. It's such a great time of year and how it mirrors what we as mompreneurs experience in life and business. We're going to chat about why this seasonal shift matters, reflect on your first quarter, and look ahead at how we can step into spring with more clarity, energy, and purpose. And who doesn't want more of that? And of course, I have a little invitation for those of you who are ready to bloom even bigger this summer. So let's dive in. First, let's talk about the power of the spring equinox. What is the spring equinox and why should we care? It's one of 2 days in the year where there's day and night are in perfect balance, equal light and dark. Energetically, it is a time of renewal, rebirth, and planting seeds. After a long winter where things may have felt slower, heavier, or more inward, I think that describes my winter in a nutshell. It's the season to shake off the dust and reawaken your energy. For us mompreneurs, this is so symbolic. Winter may have been all about planning, dreaming, or even feeling a little stuck. I think I felt all of those this winter, maybe in a single day. But spring is about taking action, intentional, aligned, and nurturing action. And who doesn't know more about that than we as mom entrepreneurs? Not the hustle kind of action, but this feels so good in my body kind of action. It's the perfect time to start asking yourself some questions to reevaluate and reflect and begin to plan about future months coming in 2025. And what do you want to grow in the next season? I know I have a couple projects I'm working on, but I also have a lot of change that's happening. I know we're all experiencing a lot of change, and I think that's the perfect time to go inward and perfect who we are. In the midst of chaos and change, what are you ready to let go of? I have been preparing for a move, and I have been cleaning out so much stuff in our house. It's felt wonderful, but that adds to the chaos. But I also love how organized and how cleared out things are. So what are you ready to let go of, maybe energetically in your house or in your business? What would it look like to take care of yourself and your business energetically? To have that good feeling in your body energy. How would that feel? First, before we move into reflecting about quarter one and setting fresh intentions, I want to share a quick resource with you that I know you're going to love. And if you're an entrepreneur looking to refine your brand story and messaging to attract more of the right clients, not just any clients, my friend and incredible copywriter, Lisa Fernandez, is offering a free brand styling audit to Good Enough Mompreneur listeners. Here's the deal. You send her a piece of your content, maybe your website, a social post, or an email, and she'll send back 2 to 3 actionable recommendations to make your messaging stronger, clearer, and more compelling. This is an amazing offer. She is such a wordsmith. She is so in tune with how to communicate who you are and how you want to serve your clients. She helped me rewrite the messaging on my website. Lisa is a genius when it comes to pulling out your unique voice and making it sell without sounding salesy. And I've worked with her personally, as I mentioned, to rewrite the messaging on my website and my offerings. And it's been a real game changer for my clarity and confidence. I've got compliments. I've attracted new clients, great clients because of it. And so I wanted to be sure that my listeners knew about her great services. So to grab your free audit, just mention this podcast when you reach out to Lisa. You can do that at lisafernandezagency@gmail.com, or you can visit her website at lisafernandezagency.com. You're going to be so glad you did. She just has some amazing ideas, and I loved working with her. I'm going to leave her email and her website link in the show notes, so be sure to check it out. So let's start reflecting on quarter one. Let's ask ourselves some things about, how it went and how we're feeling about it. Can you believe that quarter one is already behind us? It's just wild. So take a breath and ask yourself, what did you accomplish in quarter one that you're proud of? I know personally I got some amazing feedback from clients, and it really helps me own my gifts. So I'm so grateful for that. We're now rated number 3 among all mompreneur podcasts in the world by FeedSpot, and I'm incredibly proud of that. So what did you accomplish this season? I found more balance. I listened to my boundaries. What lessons did you learn? What goals felt aligned and what felt forced? And where did you feel most energized and where did you feel some resistance? Those are 2 really great questions to ask yourself quarterly. Give yourself permission to be honest and gentle. You're doing more than you realize. For me, quarter one brought some lessons about rest and boundaries of reconnecting with what feels soul aligned in both my business and motherhood. I had to release some expectations and trust in divine timing for sure. Those are, 2 important things that you have to go through as an entrepreneur. And that's not always easy for somebody who is goal-oriented or who is a recovering overachiever. But that is definitely, something that brings you a lot of peace and fulfillment. So ask yourself those important questions. I'm asking myself those right now too. So now that we've looked back on quarter one, let's look ahead. Spring is the perfect time to reset your energy and get intentional. Intentions are so important. Instead of just setting more to-dos, let's talk about some questions that can help you get clear on how you want the months ahead in 2025 to go. So what do you want to feel, or how do you want to feel in both your family life and your business? What kind of energy do you want to bring to your home? And what kind of energy do you want to bring to your business? Do you want to bring more of that hustle energy? Or do you want to go, this really feels good and effortless? For me, I like the good and effortless kind of energy, sprinkled in with a little hustle. But what seeds are you planting this season as well? As I mentioned, I have a couple projects that I'm working on, so I'm definitely planting those seeds right now to harvest in the summer. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, stuck, or just disconnected from your business and yourself, this is an invitation to reconnect and realign. And I know when I feel like that, and we all feel like that at various times, energy work is so important. This is where Reiki and coaching come together as a confidence coach and an energy practitioner and somebody who's been an entrepreneur for over a decade. These are not just tools, these are transformational containers to help you clear out old energy and limiting beliefs. And something I also work on with my clients is cutting energetic cords. That is super powerful. Reconnecting with your intuition and taking aligned action towards your vision. The vision that you're creating by asking yourself questions about how do you want the future of 2025 to feel and go for you. So This spring and summer, I'm opening up a few limited spots for private coaching and Reiki sessions just for my community, and I'm going to leave links to that in the show notes below. If you're ready to bloom with more clarity, confidence, and calm, and you know you're meant for more, which I know you're meant for more, I would love to work with you. You can book a session or apply for coaching through the link in the show notes, or you can send me a DM on Instagram, or like I said, just head over to my website at mombusinesscoach.com. Give yourself this gift. It's time to spring forward with intention, and working with somebody is absolutely what moves the needle and what you're able to accomplish as a business owner and a mom. So thanks so much for tuning in today, whether you're taking this season slow or leaping into something new. Remember, you don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to keep showing up with love and grace. Here's to more balance, blooming and believing in yourself. You are enough, you are powerful, and you are so loved. Until next time, I'm Angela, and this is the Good Enough Mompreneur Podcast. Thanks for tuning in.